What's up guys, StardustYGO here. So we got a new Sherry Leblanc card from Animation Chronicle. Now, honestly, I already have low expectations for Sherry Leblanc's cards in the whole Duelist pack. And usually the Animation Chronicle, well, usually this was the Collector's pack, I believe it was called. Anyways, usually this set, that's usually this, I mean this is a new set, that's the same, but you know, usually we got the other pack. Usually these cards suck, so my low expectations are really low, especially since it's Synchro Archetype, you know, Konami hates those. Well, not shown this month, Dragonroid and Starving Vendomy, Dragon are confirmed to be in the set, okay. Not shown this month, okay, that's an extreme, okay, whatever. So first off we got Noble Knight Shieldbearer, so this is obviously a Noble Knight, there's Noble Knight in the name, that's already interesting. Level 4 Light Warrior Effect Monster, 800 attack, 1300 defense. You can only use one of the first or second effects once per turn and only once a turn. Okay, you can't even use both in the same turn. Wow. That sucks. If this card's a normal special summon, you can banish one light monster from your graveyard, draw one card. Mediocre. You can banish a card from your hand or face of field, add one level 6 or lower wind beast monster from your deck to your hand. So check for generic targets, there aren't really any, so from what I can see so far this card's absolutely terrible, but there's probably gonna be some in archetype cards you can search with this. From what I can see at the moment, wow, this is bad. Roasted Floral Knight, so this is likely the search target, it's a level 3 wind beast effect monster, 400 attack, 800 defense. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one light Noble Knight from monster from your deck to your hand. Now, this is really interesting to me. If there's a good self-special summoning target, which honestly there probably isn't, this would be great for 3 hexes. But yeah, just being able to search Light Noble Knight on normal special summon, I mean, doesn't sound terrible, right? Once per turn, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck, using monster from your hand to field fusion material, including this card on the field. Now, that's a bit more interesting. I'm not sure what target you're gonna go into. I assume they get their own fusion, that's easy to make with this. Even generally speaking, probably with the Noble Knights, you could make some interesting fusions. This card doesn't seem entirely terrible, not good either. It's probably a decent target for the Noble Knight Shieldbearer though. And that's about it. Noble Knight Spearholder, so another Noble Knight will count as Noble Knight. If this card is a normal, both effects are once per turn, level 2, Light Warrior Effect Monster. Level 2 is interesting, Fleur Synchron can then summon it from your hand, especially if you search it with Horse Floral Knight, so if somehow combine those cards then that could be great. If this card's normal or special summon, you can target on level 8 or lower monster control until the end phase its name becomes Fleur Synchron, also in the street as a tuner. Now, this effect is actually quite huge. Now, this might not seem huge to you guys. But keep in mind that turning any card into a Synchron tuner means easy access to Junk Speeder. At least easier. And you can just summon this off Isolde. That's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Yeah, that's an interesting first effect. You can tribute this card, add one equip spell from your deck to your hand. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So you can do another monster into a tuner, then just tribute it and search an equip spell. Because you can use the separate effects in the same turn. Yeah, this card is interesting for sure. It's not exactly useless. It's hard to imagine proper use for it, but it also isn't terrible. Huh. But it's a warrior. Let's say you have this in a norm, and so this searches this. Combine this at another level 2 to go into Exable Wayne, special summon this from your hand, you triggers effect, turn Wayne into Fleur Synchron, then go to level 7 Synchron, I don't know, honestly. All I'm saying is it's possible. Anyway. Centaur Mina, Fusion. Level 6 Light Beast Warrior Fusion Effect Monster, materials are one Light Warrior Monster and one Beast Monster. Well, okay. That's obviously made with this. Let's see if it's any good. First and second effects with card name once per turn, okay. During your main phase you can special summon one level 2 or lower monster from your hand or your graveyard. Wait. So, this can search the Spearholder, use its effect. Future summon this will summon the Spearholder from the grave. This then will turn the Mina into a tuner potentially, called Fleur Synchron, and then you can just go into level 8. Huh, interesting. Since this is completely generic, that's a pretty interesting effect. Yeah, it is. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a trap card during your turn. Oh boy, that's so restrictive, it's already bad. Quick effect can negate activation if you set that card. So just set it back. Like if it was set on your field, sure, but it's just set that card, so then just keep it. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a synchro material for a Wind Warrior monster, you can destroy one face monster on the field. They're desperately trying to make the level 8 synchro, but it's just not gonna happen. That card wasn't even going to release, and it's not just because it's hard to summon. Bit of a shame, I guess the first effect makes it interesting. You know, just being able to search any Light Warrior, any Noble Knight, then just being able to fuse into this. I mean, essentially you can just go into Cross Sheep, go into this, and then do some weird plays, I guess. This can easily be turned into a tuner. Zolkin plays now, I think, maybe, I don't know. He called a zone. Oh boy, those gimmicky ass field spells, surely they will... I can't imagine how good they will be. First effect is once per turn. If this player summons exactly one monster, destroy the monster, and if you do special summon one magic token. Spellcaster Dark level 1, attack defense unknown to then destroy monsters control over the field. It's attack and defense because attack and defense to destroy monsters out on the field, but it cannot attack directly. So it just prevents the first summon of a turn. It's a bit of a worse feature vision. So I mean, this is a reference to anime, but text can nowadays play around it. It's not that bad. If this face card leaves the field, destroy all monster tokens on the field. Meh. Underwhelming card is a worse Mystic Mind, basically. That's the best way to describe it. Soul Binding Gate. Activates card if you control no monsters, and a set spell trap you control is destroyed by card effects this turn. During the main phase, exactly one monster summoned whose attack is lower than your life points, and Z1 is in your graveyard. Okay. Destroy that monster, and if you do, take 800 damage and inflict 800 damage to your opponent. Well, it's a bit of a floodgate attempt, but it requires too specific of a setup, it's not going to be playable. Oh, that's it, okay. So, basically, in conclusion, I mean, this searches your starter, the Horse of the Floral Knight, so it's a bit decent, I guess. So the effect's not that great. This can just get your Mina, which can then search this, and then just go to this. Which can be used to go into like a Bolloid, Savage Dragon, or Hulk. You're not going to go into the actual synchro from this archetype. Interesting. Not sure what to think of it, but it's weak stuff, but animation Chronicle, I guess, makes sense, right? But yeah, I'm not exactly impressed by these cards, but they're not terrible, especially when consider Sherry's archetype wasn't really playable at all, like it's one incoherent mess. I'm surprised they even import these. So yeah, I guess we'll just take it, right? Hope you guys enjoyed the review. See you guys next time. StardustYGO signing out. Peace.